presenting an overview for the early detection of diabetic retinopathy, especially for the ophthalmologist working in the community areas, in the rural areas. So, why it is important?
Please go to slideshow mode.
Yeah, it's coming.
No, sir, you need to click on slideshow, sir. The icon is there.
Yeah.
Right, left.
Just a minute.
Yeah. Next. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Perfect.
So why it is important? As diabetic does not cause any noticeable symptoms in early stage, therefore it is usually diagnosed through a diabetic eye screening test or diabetic eye screening camps. So when to examine a diabetic in cases of type 1 diabetes at the time of detection of diabetes and yearly after 5 years of the diagnosis. And in case of type 2 diabetes, at the time of detection on routine eye checkup, whenever they come for eye checkup, once in a year in normal cases, 6 monthly or more frequently in cases of background diabetic retinopathy, immediately in case of any symptoms like floaters or curtain-like objects, sudden diminution of vision, blurring of vision, eye ache with halos. In such condition, we should see immediately and don't wait for the next appointment. So counseling is very important, and first counseling should be done by the physician treating the diabetes. The doctor is the first person should counsel and tell the patient that the diabetic retinopathy is some problem is there, which can lead the blindness to patient. It can be done by the trained counselor at the ophthalmic center, and in each and every visit to keep always remind the patient to keep strict control on blood sugar, blood pressure, lipids, as there is no cure of diabetes, and similarly there is no cure of diabetic retinopathy as well. The target to slow down the process to prevent the blindness. Screening is the best way of the awareness. So personal counseling should be done with every screening, and its results may show no presence of any retinopathy, background retinopathy, treatment not required where to watch in a background diabetic retinopathy, take the just color photo for the follow-up and further investigation in advanced cases of BDR or doubtful proliferative diabetic retinopathy, as in such condition, the treatment is required. So examination, one should do the complete clinical examination by the ophthalmologist. We should record the corrected visual acuity for distance and near separately in each eye and with pinhole, and especially for the near vision separately in each eye. So it give information regarding the macular condition, slit lamp examination for the cornea, pupillary reaction, iris pattern or presence of rubeosis, and color of cloudiness of lens. See a slit lamp picture of the rubeosis is very important. Any general ophthalmologist in the rural area can pick up it because of it. Of course, it is a very advanced cases, but it is a treatable and should refer to higher center immediately. Gonioscopy, if possible, in the rural areas, one should do at least in all suspected cases for angle, as they need frequent dilatation in the diabetic cases for presence of neovascularization in angle. Tonometry as diabetic has more risk of glaucoma and risk of neovascular glaucoma also. So fundus should be examined in every visit and preferably by indirect ophthalmoscope. And if there is retinopathy, the further investigation should be done. That include color photos for the documentation, OCT of the macula, fluorescein angiography, perimetry in suspected disc, and documentation is very important for the follow-up in all such cases. And when to refer the higher center if the visual impairment secondary to diabetic retinopathy, maculopathy, or macular edema proliferative diabetic retinopathy or presence of NVD, NVE. If you see rubeosis or intraocular pressure is raised.
Sorry to
case of-
interrupt, sir. The time is up. You need to please conclude. I'm really sorry.
Okay, so these are the few slides where you should refer the patient. It's a lot of NVD with vitreous hemorrhages. A good PRP can prevent the condition. So conclude this that awareness is very important, and counseling of patient that it can be preventable blindness and recurrence is always there. And early investigation and treatment gives a better outcome, and close follow-up is necessary because of it is a recurrent condition. Thank you very much.